What it do, YouTube? It's Josh, aka the Mo's Muscle, aka IFBB Pro. It's still weird as hell to say, but we are getting into it. Trying to make this return back to YouTube because this is not something I'm super duper in love with doing. I like to just get into the training and get going, but I've been told by two close sources, aka Joe and Kyrie, it's time to get back on YouTube. So let's fucking rock it. Cursed within the first minute, so obviously I'm killing it. Today, chest and delts. Workout goes reverse pec deck, reverse delt fly, whatever you want to call it. Lateral raise, 45-degree Smith incline, flat machine press. I'm using the Strive. Pec deck or pec fly, depends on if someone's on the pec deck, then I won't use it, obviously. And then I believe there's like one or two more chest movements in there. Let me refer to the good old logbook. By the way, welcome to Project Takeoff. All right, so this is chest and delts. So it goes pec deck, then machine lateral, then easy bar tricep extension. Technically, I'm not supposed to be doing a tricep. I genuinely think that I can recover from it, and there is, let's be real, like, your triceps are not going to overly fatigue you to the point where you're just not able to do anything. Also, from the perspective of, like, your arms can never be big enough, and tomorrow is a rest day. So, might as well throw it in there. Might as well get into it. Super simple workout, though. It's 4 sets of reverse pec deck, 3 sets of lateral raise, 2 sets of incline Smith, 2 sets of press, flat press, 2 sets of pec deck, 3 sets of lateral raise, 3 sets of tricep extension. This day moves fast, and it's definitely something that I've been doing a lot more of, is like moving quickly through the sessions. The whole idea kind of behind that is that when I'm sitting there and I'm training right now, God, getting a really good sweat going and getting a nasty pump just feels fantastic. So it's something I'm really enjoying, something I'm really liking, and it's making me, I don't want to say a better bodybuilder, but like I feel better when I'm doing it. So just gonna go in, get after it. You guys are probably gonna be more like a fly on the wall than me like talking to the camera the whole time, because again, it's not really my vibe. So let's get into it, let's have a good time, and let's have some fun. Alright, so with a movement like this, and like log booking, I don't really love log booking in general, but like log booking on this movement, if I were to do it, which I am running a logbook right now, but like I still hate it, I'm only counting the good reps. So once I get into partials and stuff like that, those don't count anymore. Those are more so for fun. So like that set that I just did was 17 reps, and I think I went until I got to like number 22. So cool, 5 partials, they don't matter. The progression is going to come from the full reps, the full controlled reps. They get a little sloppy at the end, like you'll definitely see that on dumbbell laterals. Don't care. There's no point in turning around and counting the partials, because like you might be able to force another one every once in a while. If you have a partner, they could force a partial. Like, you don't need that. So it's my own 2 cents, but I see way too many people going way too fucking heavy with this. And like, it's a small muscle group. Make sure that you feel it, and when you get off, there should be a nasty pump like I got right now. All right, cool. We're gonna get into the laterals now. 4 sets, rear delts are already smoked, so that feels good. When it comes to side laterals, I always like to take my first set and just do like 25, 30 reps. My idea behind it is once you connect with them, you can use any weight and you're gonna feel your side delts. So you start with something lighter, make sure you get a good pump, make sure that you have great connection, then you move from there. Let's get this warm up going. We're gonna go with the 40s today. We've been doing like 30s, 35s, but the 40s are calling my name. These fuckers feel heavy. So something else to notice when I'm doing these, it's not like super strict out like this. It's more like I'm thinking about pulling like my elbows up and out as I do them. For some people, they gotta stay strict. For some people, they don't. For me, that's what feels best. My delts blow up every single time, so I run it. So my dumb ass watched that one back and realized you could barely see what I'm doing, so we're gonna do this one seated. Same concept here. Short rest periods. 4, 5, 6, 8. Delilah's here. All right. Gonna take this as a little opportunity to talk about Intra. So in here is Intra HD, code Moses at checkout. So what I do is I do 50 grams of carbs, 10 grams of creatine, 15 grams of EAAs, 3 grams of salt, 3 grams of no salt. No salt is just potassium. Whole idea of why this is just Intra HD is that after watching the podcast with Mike Nassif and Joe and Tom, I remembered the idea of having EAA's intra-workout as like a shot, as like a protein bolus to stimulate muscle protein synthesis. And you know, that always kind of made sense to me, but like I didn't do it all the time. Today, this is watermelon flavor. The intra-workout is Gatorade, blue Gatorade. I ain't mixing those. So today we're trying it out. Take it like a shot. Call it a day. Easy. Into incline Smith. Alright, so something you're going to notice, I am not coming down to my chest. There's absolutely no point. Be there.
Come on, I'm here. Let's go. Up, 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 up.
Okay. I'll take that +1. Appreciate you. All right, so this is kind of my point, right? I got a nasty pump going right now. Chest is fired up. In my opinion, from here, there's no point in warming up. Now is where you kind of push the tempo and you push yourself to really turn around and grind out these hard reps. So, seat needs to drop 1. Weight, this is where having a logbook comes in handy. I know I gotta do 250. I need this on setting 1. And now we're good to go. Okay. Not quite the amount of reps we wanted there. We would have liked a little bit higher rep set, but just as fried. Yeah. I would turn around at that point and I would have stayed off it. You went through the worst part of it then. I'm supposed to be doing that, I just haven't yet.
I'm gonna eventually, it just depends on when. But I'm just gonna start drinking coffee.
All right, so now we're in the pec deck. There's another movement I don't think that people need to use quite as much weight as they normally do. I see a lot of people using like the full stack. They don't have full stack chests. I don't have a full stack chest. So using a moderate load and really feeling the muscle throughout the whole range. Like think about it like this, you just fatigued the muscle through your presses. Now is the time to really fill and stretch. So I'm trying to focus on the stretch, focus on the squeeze, and get as much out of it as I can. What up, brother? See, that's gym etiquette right there. Waited till the set was over, came over, dapped me up, said what's up. That's why I rock with him. All right, game on. Lateral raises. I like to have this set on, like, in between set 5 and set 3. Just pinch my finger. The whole reason I like it there is because if it's on just set 3, and you don't do a full rep every single time, you might not get much out of it. Whereas if I put it on the in-between, feels better. I also don't go very heavy here. Pump the absolute massive shit out of my delts here. All right, last exercise here. This is all about getting a pump. So you got tricep extensions. I don't care where my elbows go. I don't care if they're in a straight line. I genuinely don't give a damn. I don't even give a damn if I lock out. The whole idea is pump here. So 20 reps, 30 reps, I don't care. 3 sets, blast them out, get a nasty pump, and grow some massive triceps. Listening to Shakira or something like that. Let's see what we got on. I think it's Michael Bublé, Feeling Good. Just pull the left one off. Pull the left headphone off. Yeah.
On the phone. He wants to sign up for the student special. He wants to sign his son up. Can he do it over the phone? Or can he do it without having to come in?
On the app.
Okay, but what do I tell him to download the app and he can do it online?
If he has Instagram, he can go to Pivot Gym Instagram and then click the link in the bio and do it that way.
Okay.
Or he can go on the pivotgymli.com, click on the memberships, and it'll bring him right there. Multitask. Multitask. Y'all now know. If you want to sign up for Pivot Gym, y'all just heard that. All right, session's done. I gotta say, man, I did one round, or I did multiple rounds of vacuums. Actually, I did some in the sauna, and then I did some after cardio. And golly, the difference in what my abs look like today, just from one session of it, the waist, completely different. We're posing in sweatpants today. Why? Because, let's be real, I'm a men's physique athlete. No, the real reason is because I don't have socks on, and that's just gonna get weird. So, I don't know. That's my idea behind it. Let me take these off before I knock them off my head. And we're just gonna do a quick round of the actual poses: front double, side chest, side tri, front lat, because project open.